Hello friends, today I will discuss the clone stamp tool in Adobe Photoshop. Here is the clone stamp tool. Here you will get brush properties. You can change the brush size. Here you can toggle the brush settings panel. Here you can toggle the clone source panel. If we click somewhere, we will get this error report. Could not use the clone stamp because the area to clone has not been defined. Alt plus click to define a source point. Here we define this house as our source point. Now click on the place where you want to place the cloned image. Let's clone this peak. Here we placed the cloned peak. We can remove any part of an image with this tool. Suppose we want to remove this man from the image. So we will define the source point beside him. Click on this man and brush. The man is gone. Here we can store more clone source points at a time. Suppose for number 1 we define this tree as a source point. For number 2 we define this house. For number 3 we define this dead tree. For number 4 we define this tree. Now we can implement any of these sources when required. Let's use the number on source. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Now define the source point here. Brush here and create a cloned image. Sometimes you need to flip the cloned image. Click here to flip horizontally. Now clone these trees again. We have created a horizontal reflection of the source image. We can also flip the cloned image vertically by clicking here. Define the source point here. Now create a vertically flipped image. Here is the x and y coordinates value of the offset. Suppose we define a source point here. Now the x and y value of this point is 0. If we move the cursor, you can see the value of the x and y coordinates are changing. Here we can change the angle of the cloned image. Set it at 10. Now while we create a clone, it will make an angle of 10 degrees with the original image. While we define a source, the cursor will show the source point. While we uncheck the show overlay, the cursor will not show the source point. While we uncheck the clipped, you can see the source image in total dimension. While we check the auto hide, the complete source image remains hidden while cloning. While we check the invert, the color shade of the image will be inverted. Better we check the clipped and uncheck below two options. Here you will get some modes like normal, dissolve, darken, etc. Here you can control the opacity. Set it at 38%. If we clone now, you will see the difference. Here you will get the option aligned. While you check this, you can use the same offset for each stroke. Every time we create a new stroke, it will use the same offset. Now uncheck this, define a source point. Every time we create a new stroke, it will start cloning from our source point. Here you can select layers for your source point. This image is on layer 1. Bring a second layer. This house is on layer 2. If we select the current layer, the clone tool will define the source point only from the current layer. If we try to define the source from other layers, it will not work. Now if we select all layers, we can define the clone source from any layer. We can also select the current and below layers options when needed. That is all I have for today. Thanks for watching.